All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you how you can set up your SEO on your website. So what you're going to do is on the menu on the left, you're going to go to sites, and then you're going to go to websites, and then you're going to pick your website that you want to set the SEO up on. So let's go to this one. Let's try this one. But essentially, you should have a page. We'll go to the home page. So you're going to click on the image, or you can click on edit. It'll bring you to this page here. So once the page populates, you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here where it has it looks like a document with a magnifying glass on it. It says SEO metadata. So that's what we're going to click on to open up SEO metadata. All right, so we're going to go through some of these sections here to input some information. Let's start with the content section. So we're going to click on this arrow here to open it up. And we're going to add some information for the title and the description. So now in order to do this as most efficient as possible, what we can do is utilize ChatGPT and Google Trends. So I'll show you a couple of things that you can enter in to help you figure out what kind of title you can put right here. This is what will help you be found inside of Google, and it'll connect itself to your web page. So let's say if you pull up your website, at the top, there's normally like if you don't pull up your website, if you pull it up in Google, and there is a title that normally shows above the website. So it may not just say just your website name. It might say some type of intro title, and then it'll say your business name. But we can design that how we want it to see fit. But what you want to do is kind of attach some type of keyword to it so people can find you a little bit better, and then put your business name at the end. So this is how this will work. So we're going to go to ChatGPT, and I'm going to stay logged out here. So we're going to go to ChatGPT, and we're going to find some keywords to enter in for our title. And then we're going to verify that the keywords are actually efficient for what we're trying to do. So this is how you would do this. You're going to type in, let's say, I am looking to add a title to my SEO metadata for my website. My business is, and then you're going to tell what your business is, what your niche is, and then that'll help you find some keywords. So let's say if my business is in real estate transaction coordination, and let's say you can also put in where you mainly do business at as well too. So let's say if I'm doing in Texas, and then we're going to say, please provide a small list of keywords. And we're going to hit enter. All right, so we got 10 here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these keywords and we're going to put them into Google Trends. All right, so let's start with the first one. You don't have to go all the way down the list, but the goal is to be able to find which one will actually provide the highest rating. So we're on Google. If you go to Google, I'm going to type in Google Trends, and then we're going to click on this link right here for trends.google.com. So we're going to open that up, and then we're going to click on Explore. All right. So, and I chose Google Trends because this is the most cost efficient way to be able to do this quickly. So, and most people have a Google account. Either way, even if you don't have a Google account, you can still use this for free. So, I copied that first line and I'm going to paste it here. And then we're going to hit enter. All right. So what you want to do is make sure that while we're in here, make sure this is on United States. Make sure this is within the past 12 months. And then make sure this is under web search. So right now, this is what we want to do is make sure that this stays, these lines need to stay up here. 75 to 100, 50 to 100, that's fine. But when they're going across like this one isn't looking very good. It's not looking very promising. So let's try another one. Let's try this one. Now, the other thing about this too is that if you don't see them kind of fluctuating, like this one isn't very good either, but if you don't see them fluctuating as well too, you can also change the keywords around a little bit too. So let's try one more. Just kind of want to give you a feel for how this works. So like this is okay. It kind of goes up and down. So you can use this one. But let's try that. No. Okay, so let's go back to the other one. All right, so we'll keep that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back to 360, and we're going to add that title to the title section in the content section. So we're going to put that there, and then we're going to put our business name. Okay, make sure that you put a separator here in between the keyword title, part of the title, and your business name. So let's try all right, so that's how that would look. And it's also giving you an example of how it's going to show on the page as well too. So let's clean this up a little bit. All right, so this is how it's going to show when your website shows in the search engine in this area right here where it says SEO preview right here. This is how it will look. All right, so we got our page has a title, check. Title is under 70 characters, check. And then the title and the domain name are unique. Okay, cool. We got that. So now let's put a description here. So the next thing we'll want to do is let's go back to ChatGPT. And now we're going to say, write me a unique meta description for my website. Make sure to use this somewhere in the description. And what we're going to do is take that title. We're going to copy that title and we're going to put that right behind here. And then we're going to hit enter to see what it kicks back. All right, streamline your closings with expert real estate. Okay. So we're in okay, cool. All right, let's copy it. It looks good to me. And then we're going to go back to 360 and we're going to plug that in here. This also needs to be under 155 characters. So if it's not, then you'll see that this right here, the section where that caution sign is, it won't be checked. So let's go back to the chat and then say we need this under, excuse me, I need the description to be under 5 characters. All right. All right, so we can put that, drop that in there. Okay, so then that works. And then what we want to do now is put in our keywords. So this is where you can take those keywords that we located inside of ChatGPT, the 10 ones that we found before. And if you didn't like those, you can also ask for a more unique list that's more relevant. But for example purposes, let's go ahead and copy these. And we're going to go back to 360 and we're going to drop these in here just like this. Let's see. We've got a bunch of spaces here. Make sure this is, yeah, let's clean this up just a little bit. And also make sure that the keywords are also relevant to you. So like, let's say if you're not a licensed transaction coordinator, I probably would not put that. Okay. All right. So just verify that it relates to you and your niche. And then what we'll do is, second, let's add some commas here as well too, because I do want to separate them as well. Yeah, let's add in some commas. Right, so I added all the commas in there to separate the different keywords. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to hit update SEO meta. All right, and that's how you set up your SEO meta for your website.